I'm Bryce. I'm a film composer and musician, and I've worked on a range of projects in film, TV and video games that include Rush, Clash of the Titans, Medal of Honor, Puss in Boots. I've just recently finished a John Cusack film called Drive Hard, which will be coming out hopefully in May or June. This is my first contract with Audio Network, so we're doing 10 of my tracks. It's quite a cross-section of things I do. Audio Network came to me originally in the States because they were looking for a hybrid sound, cinematic sound, but that also involved guitars. We build upon the guitars and then have the fantastic opportunity to come to Abbey Road and record orchestra and give it the real sounds. When you want a huge sound that's going to fill a room or something quite epic, back in the day, guitar's not really going to do that. So I started to think, well, ways that we can, bridge the gap there. And so I designed a guitar that has the range and capabilities of a piano. So I've used that guitar on some of the tracks that you hear today. It is a bit different than writing for film, because with film you've got a story to go from, a point of departure for your creativity musically. The other side that's also equally as great is when you can sit down and discuss what should we do, what's going to excite us. And there's a lot of creative freedom. I have been obsessed with music all my life. I just thought everyone was. Somehow I spent 12 years of my life and not really heard Stairway to Heaven. It's interesting actually, because of that one song, it spawned off so much other interest. I obviously was getting into the rock side of things, but then there's jazz harmonies going on in that track, and there's classical arpeggios, and then I looked at the word arpeggio and I thought, what's that mean? And then it made me want to study musicianship and theory. And even the fact that there's this epic arc to that track, it's pretty cinematic, I had a lot of people identifying my kind of film-like tendencies in my band work, trying to get this epic thing into a 3.5-minute piece of music with only 4 instruments. So that then evolved to me taking that more seriously, and then ironically enough I started in film as an orchestrator and copyist. I've spent the last 5 years since being in the States at Hans Zimmer's Remote Control. Probably the highlight of the time there would be Ron Howard's Rush. The appeal to me is the fact that they wanted a Pink Floyd versus orchestra type thing, so that's just, well, my world's coming together,